Hi, today I'm going to show you how easy it is to calculate the compression ratio for an engine using this iPhone and Android app. This app is called Engine Toolbox, okay? Engine Toolbox. You can find it in iTunes and you can find it in Google Play. Alright, how to calculate compression ratio? Well, you come here, tap on compression ratio, the menu, main screen, and there you have all the required fields you need to calculate the compression ratio. Alright, in this particular version, we are talking about version 1.5, and you can calculate dynamic compression ratio, and you can do it in millimeters. That is, you can enter your parts dimensions in inches or millimeters, right? First, we want to make an example using static compression ratio. Okay, for static compression ratio, you got to turn off this flip switch, right? Okay, I'm going to use the classic Chevy 350 example, and I have pre-memorized values. With those values, you can find them. Some of them you can find them right here in the app. You come here and tap this middle button, data. You scroll down. For example, for Chevy engines, you have this chart. In the left, you have the cubic inches for that engine, the liters, and deck height. This is block deck height, alright? But if you scroll down, you can find another chart, and here tells you the bore. For example, for a 350 Chevy, here you have bore, displacement, bore, stroke, and rod length, connecting rod length, right? We can't have all the values here inside the app because they are particular for that engine buildup, like your gasket, your head gasket compressed thickness, right? And the gasket bore diameter. We can know what kind of gasket you're gonna use in your particular buildup. Okay, so come here, compression ratio. All those values are provided by the parts manufacturers. Alright, so you shouldn't have any problem obtaining those values. Alright, here we go. Bore 4 inches. Well, let's say that it's not a stock engine, right? We are rebuilding this engine, and the machine shop opened it up the bore to 30 thousandths of an inch. That is 4.030, right? Or it's the same as 0.03. It's the same, all right? Stroke. We are using the stock crankshaft, so for Chevy 350 we got 3.48 inches. Gasket compressed thickness. For this example, I'm going to use a metal head gasket. Okay, very common for increasing compression ratio on this engine, and that comes down to 0.015 thousandths of an inch. Gasket bore diameter 4.1. Deck height, alright, this value is not the block deck height, alright? We're talking about the distance from the piston top to the block deck, okay, where the cylinder heads are bolted down. Alright, for deck height we have, let's suppose that we use a feeler gauge and we measure 0.048. that is a very common value for that type of engine. Chamber ZZs, okay, we want to suppose that we're using a set of heads, and we took 3 cc's out of the stock 76 cc's heads, so we have 73 cc combustion chamber. Alright, for a piston dome, okay, pay attention here. We're gonna use, for this example, we're gonna suppose we're using a stock piston, a dished piston, right? That type of piston is has a 12 cc volume on top, right? If you're using a domed piston, you have to enter minus. Let's suppose you have a 6 cc dome, then you enter minus 6. Okay, for this example, we want to use the stock piston, that is a dish piston, and has a volume of 12 cc's, right? If you're using a flat top piston, a completely flat top piston, no dome, no dish, then you enter 0. Right? Okay, for our example, when you use a dish piston, a 12 cc dish piston, right? Since we're not calculating dynamic compression, these fields are disabled, okay, because we have this feature turned off. Okay, we press calculate and there it is, our compression ratio, 8.407. Oh, okay, let's suppose we are calculating the dynamic compression ratio for this same example. When we turn on DC, we scroll down and we need the connecting rod length. For these engines, Chevy engines, usually, not all, in this case it's true, the value of 5.7, sorry. And for the intake closing point, we're talking about the camshaft intake closing point, okay, in degrees. We are using, let's say, a stock cam. It usually uses a 40-degree closing point. Then we press calculate and we see our dynamic or running compression ratio, 7.77, right? Okay, the same procedure can be made in millimeters, right? You can have your parts dimension in millimeters and you enter the values in millimeters, right? As for the chamber, you're gonna use cc's, right? And as well as for the piston dome, okay? All the same, all the rest of the values are the same, just you have to enter them in millimeters, okay? Okay, you can do a lot of calculations with this app. You can do engine displacement, right? Tap here and you come to engine displacement. You can do it in millimeters, you can do it in inches. If you do it in inches, your result will be in cubic inches. If you do it in millimeters, your result will be in cubic centimeters. Okay, let's do a quick example. For bore, we're going to use 81 millimeters, stroke 77.4. Honda enthusiasts know exactly what I'm doing. Your number of cylinders, we have 4-cylinder engine, then we press calculate and we get 1595 cubic centimeters. We're talking about a 1.6 liter engine, Honda engine, right? We set our form, we're going back, Alright, if you press this button, this left button here, you have some terminology explained, right? Here is all the info, and you can go to our blog. The link is in the description below the video. You can go there, and there we have a lot of articles talking about calculating displacement, calculating compression, and a whole lot of other information that you may find useful, right? Okay, remember engine toolbox. Okay, you can download it from iTunes, you can download it from Google Play, and this is a professional app. This is a native app. That means that it is not required. Internet connection is not required. You can do it wherever you are, at the track, on vacation, everywhere. Okay, right in the palm of your hand, of your iPhone, your iPod, your iPad, and Android devices. As I said, we're professional. This is a professional app. We are professional developers. Unlike some similar apps you can find there that some individuals publish it, this app is left unattended on the app stores. It's from the date it was published, it was about 3.5 months ago. We have 2 updates so far. That means this app is constantly updated, and new features added constantly. Alright? Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget Engine Toolbox. Download now from the App Store. Thanks for watching.